Hi, Gemini. I'm MJ. I'm the founder of All to Love, and I host the All to Love TV, our YouTube channel here where we get to do weekly, daily, and monthly readings. Patreons get ad free first access, among other little goodies, deals, and discounts. And patrons go a long way to help support the channel. You guys help support the brand. So thank you all for being here. Gemini, let's get into your reading for the month of March. My intention is divine guidance and loving clarity. So let's just see what messages we get coming through the cards for Gemini for the month of March 2024. Divine guidance and loving clarity. I'm hearing right away there's a wounded emperor. Wounded emperor. A bit of resistance. The wounded emperor. And then there's this energy of the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. The message I got right away was like, focus on yourself, even saving yourself, right? Saving yourself. The wounded emperor. This energy could be yours. Now, I do feel your energy is more that Nine of Pentacles, but of course with general readings, we could do what we like with the genders and such things, okay? So, because the Nine of Pentacles is looking down at the Six of Swords, I feel like if this is, say, a father figure, you're wanting to move the situation to calmer waters. You're maybe wanting to have clarity. It's not necessarily coming through that obviously though, and part of it is this Emperor energy is reversed with the Five of Pentacles reverse. I feel like I was saying, this wounded emperor energy, this person is abusing their power, this person is negating their own healing, right? They're in denial, or they're refusing or resistant to look at the wound. They're in the reverse because of this Five of Pentacles reverse, but the Five of Pentacles reverse, so they're not addressing it. The unworthy feel, the abandonment feel, the rejection feels, these wounds, these things that we carry, whether ancestrally or whether it happened in our personal lifetime, we're still the ones carrying it if we're acting out in weird, abusive ways, right? So this is you like sitting pretty, I'm hearing very much like saving yourself, like focusing on your money, your stability, your life force, Step away. Step away. Wow. It's amazing. I just looked down. The cards I saw were the Fool and the Two of Cups reversed. So I'm thinking some of you guys might step away from a union, from a Two of Cups. The Fool would be like going out on our own, having a fresh start, a new beginning. Plus the Nine of Pentacles is a very autonomous energy. This is it doesn't mean we're single, right? Like obviously we can still be in relationship and be a Nine of Pentacles. We're just really on it. In that regard as well, we're self-made is another word that comes through with the Nine of Pentacles. We're self-made. We're self-reliant. We just know how to look after ourselves really well. And ideally what we want is another Nine of Pentacles person, right? Of course, when we first meet an emperor, we're not going to be able to tell if they're upright or in the reverse, right? So an emperor would be somebody that you'd think would have their shit together, or you'd think was a powerful head honcho, hala 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 creator. But when they end up being reversed and they end up having all the wounding that they're not addressing, they're not that powerful, right? Ooh, Gemini, I'm getting a sense of like you're not wanting to move toward this person. It's all reversals. It's all like maybe you've tried to have a renewal. You've tried to have I'm saying a trying as well, because I don't, for a lot of you in this situation, I don't get a sense that this is like the first time, you know, like this is not the first time you're um trying to address this thing, or it's not the first time you're trying to have a new beginning or renew it or put more into the pot. So hence where I'm like getting you stepping away. You're stepping out. You're going for now on your own, as far as just focusing, tending to your own birds, as it were, tending to your own garden, managing your own money. Gee whiz, Gemini, this just couldn't be any more clear. I'm like, you're just not you're not really able to focus on love at the minute for whatever reason. Love is having this adverse effect almost. I'm getting like a little bit of a sticky feeling around, like nothing ever works out. I'm hearing like I thought this would be different or something like that. So the Magician card here is like another very independent, very autonomous card. Something that you're you're probably like in your 9 of Pentacle energy, like, yeah, all right, I'll just whizzle my wand around and get back into creatorship mode. I'm getting a sense from this card that there's some of you might be in like a talk therapy kind of thing. This is, it's not good, bad, right, or wrong. If anything within the situation, I think this is probably a positive. As in, yeah, being able to talk things through about that emperor or what's been going on or anything like that. Only just it's a lightness card, I feel, and or it's all synchronistic, so you might yeah, just be in your flow doing something, and then you end up bumping into somebody who's like, oh, I was, having a chat and da-da-da. So people talking, right? Yeah, be aware that that emperor situation is pretty impactful for a lot of you. So beware in regards to like be diligent or even like disciplined with regards to like not taking on the projection and or not projecting. That's why I think this is really important in the now for you to come back to self and come back into your creative flow. For some of you as well, I mean, this could be part of the shift here, is that, so I do get a sense that for some of you, Gemini, you've got some career ambitions. Like there's something going on pretty powerfully where you're like, I want to do this thing though. Like I want to be able to create this thing. I want to be able to achieve. There's something you're wanting to achieve, whether it's career oriented, whether it's money or home or whatever. But there's something in that kind of career house, like how you're seen, or like a legacy, that kind of vibe, right? You're wanting to create something. And I would dare say there's something about the emperor that maybe I'm hearing the energy of like maybe they were pulling your leg, like maybe they were leading you on a bit, thinking I don't know what, but playing to your desires in such a way where it's like, oh yeah, we could do this and this and this together, or we could, and playing to like your sense of, oh yeah, I want that, like I want to achieve that, I want to do that, and you do, but for whatever reason in the here and now you're not able to move it forward with them. They're not probably capable think you are though, with the Nine of Pentacle and the Magician card. I'm like, oh, you've got all the I'm hearing beans for some reason. You've got all the beans and mustard. Where are these words? You've got all the beans and mustard you could possibly need to go ahead and create the thing. And it might be that the vision was, oh, this emperor, they must be powerful, and so I must be that I'll be able to create it with them. But and it turns out they're not that powerful. They're wounded and they're incapable at the minute of really facing and addressing those wounds. And so there's no real substantial offer. There's no real substantial let's get it started. It's not lifting off, right? Like it's just talk emptiness, talk emptiness. It's going around. It's like, we're gonna go to calmer waters. No, we're not. We're gonna go to calmer waters. No, we're not. Like it's so you might just have to hash it out with a mate, with a therapist, right? Well, if anything, the cards are simply reflecting that right now in the month of March, for some of you, you're just going to be more focused on your personal life, money, and creative force. Like, okay, I've got this, and this, and where am I going to go now? Like having a bit of a ponder, a bit of a reflection around like the legacy you want to leave. I sometimes like this practice where you just think about like genuine, what's the perfect day? How, because if we can model our day-to-day life, like how we want to live our life day to day, then it's quite amazing. Like we don't need to run away. We don't need to escape our lives. We don't need to, even things like holidays become less necessary, because if we live our life like every day how we want to live, then we kind of set the tone for quite a fulfilled existence. And then usually within that there's scope and spaciousness for a little bit of change or spontaneity. I'm thinking of, for example, me just many moons ago practicing yoga every day. And I just remember not giving a razzmatazz. I thought, I know this practice. I love this practice. I just want to do it every day. And then you end up teaching it and you're like, I'm doing it every day. This is a dream, right? So yeah, that's something here. The Nine of Pentacles, the Magician, you're like, okay, so-and-so's not necessarily going to make it work for me, or I'm not going to make it happen with them. So I'm going to make it happen for myself, or I'm going to allow it to happen for myself. I'm going to come back to my center and find that creative projection, find that authentic creative flow from within me. Because again, the Magician knows, certainly that's a power play, yo. This is a powerful duo. This is the powers combined. So you've got resources and you've got like divine will and or the awareness. So you got the Pentacle, but then this is also going, okay, but I got everything else I need to. I got the magic, I got the love, I got the thought form, right? So there's an aspect of lots of things coming together to permission you, or to let you know as an individual in the here and now, you have everything it takes to achieve the legacy that you're here to build. For now, I would say the cards are indicating you've got good friends, you've got good people in your circle that you can chat to about stuff. I think as you release or step into your autonomy, there will be other synchronicities that are leading you to understanding or having a greater sense of completion with regards to cycles, possibly around love. There's something in this, like the completion cycle, that's elevating you to really then step into this new energy, knowing you've got everything. I think as you step into that too, it's almost as if there'll be less of a focus on the love department but my intuition is sort of signaling, but this is going to be a renewal of that energy, whereby once you start creating in that flow for yourself, I dare say you'll meet people. There will start to be a recognition and a meeting. The one where you'll see people more clearly, including that aspect of wounding that can often appear hidden when we first meet people. Either way, it's a renewal. It's a renewal and a coming back to ground, and then a re-engagement of your own personal power. As part of your legacy is also, I think, part of the tribe or the people that you're attracting in. And it could be that the renewal, of course, offers renewal for any proven or positive romantic relationships, certainly. But it just looks like it's a real self focus for a little bit here, where it's like the cosmos is like, you're you're good, just stay your lane, stay your course. The love stuff can continue to offer itself up. But for whatever reason, there's a little bit of a gateway of individual sovereignty. I think it's to come back and know what you want. The vision that you get, knowing that you're capable of creating it, the thing that you see. And that distorted, wounded love is never going to get us there, which I think we know. It's just, it's such a discernment, all these things too, and all these random quotes that we might throw around, because people are like, we don't want to be needy, but then I flip around. Yeah, but we do need each other. We're we don't survive this realm without other humans, right? Without that presence. And yet, maybe generationally speaking, we're unraveling some of those, what we might consider more codependent or insidious entrapments of the modern relationship. And of course, via that desire, we're uncovering that our relationships help us heal, but then they can also be reflective of dynamics that we're ready to move on from, which means we've healed it, right? And that we're allowed to be who we are. It's not like it's easy to talk about this stuff when you're in a certain state of mind. I say it with compassion, because of course these are things we care about. These are things we love, potentially. So it's heart-centered, often maybe a bit bittersweet. But hey ho, Gemini, certainly in the world out there, I would say the cards are just reflecting to me, like, you've got things to do, my lover. You've got things to achieve and things you're wanting to move forward on. And of course, with that dynamic, with this powerful magician and Nine of Pentacle, it's clear as day that that magician is not going to be able to create with the same elixir and the same specificity, and clarity and prowess, just because they're not in the same vibrational tone, right? That Emperor is in the reverse. They're cloudy, they're unclear. They try to probably pretend like they still got it all together and they know their shit and they're da 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 da. But I think this is two aces reversed. I would say you've tried this, you've tried that. The wounding is apparent, and with them being in the reverse next to their wounding reverse, they would probably prefer to deny it for now, which of course isn't going to serve your upstanding magician energy, which is to me healing and clearing and having cleared and healed a lot. That Gnosis energy is giving me a sense of something's coming full circle as well. Maybe to do with work or just life energy, life force. I'm going to leave it there, Gemini. I hope you guys have an awesome month. Mega respect for the Gemini lovers. I look forward to seeing you guys in the month of April. Drop me a line in the comments, hit the like and the subscribe. Super appreciate your guys's your love and your support. It means so much. And yeah, just look after yourselves. Let me know if any of that resonates with you, and we'll see you real soon. Take care. Peace out.